Hi everyone. Today we have faulty tap right here. Basically, this connection is leaking, and the valve also is pretty loose. So it's about time to change out this tap, and I'll show you step by step how to do that. And before I do, same thing. Please like, share, and subscribe below. There are the red words right there. Subscribe for more videos like this. And let's get into it. So this is a cold water tap. Some households they have a hot cold tap. Some households they have a cold water tap. Some of them they don't have hot water, but they still choose to put in a hot cold tap, and both lines are connected to one outlet. In this case, it's a plain old cold water tap. When you're buying a tap and you want to replace it, bear in mind that if you have a cold water tap, you need a cold water tap. And how to identify that is that it only has a small outlet. A hot water tap will have two pipes coming out. And the reason why you want to get a cold water tap instead of hot cold tap is because of the borehole. If you get a hot cold tap, the stem is much larger and it won't be able to fit into your counter. You might end up drilling, or you might even need to cut your counter. But if you have a hot cold tap and you want to put in a cold water tap, that would be much easier. In this video, this is just a cold tap, and I'm replacing it with another cold tap, so it's going to be pretty simple. Let's go below the sink and we'll have a look at the connections below. Okay, here we are below the sink. We have a few connections here. In this setup, what we've got is this part comes from the mains, and then it goes all the way out to this filter, goes up, and it doubles back again to the tap. So the tap connection is up here. First thing, you want to turn this off, okay? And if you don't have a shut-off valve below your sink, you want to go out to your mains, your water riser, and turn that off. But in this instance, we have one right here. Before you remove the tap, just turn on the tap on top to release all the water, and then turn the tap off. You don't want the tap to be on, and because what it does, it creates kind of a suction in the whole system and prevents water from coming out. So you grab a small spanner. I got an adjustable spanner here, okay, and you loosen the connection down here, okay. Once that's fairly loose, grab yourself a container, put that underneath the hose to catch any water, and you use your fingers and you unscrew it. Yep. So it's almost there. Okay, there you go. As you can see, the water is dripping out slightly. And the minute I turn on the tap, it's all gonna flow out. And that's why you want the tap to be closed while you unscrew that. Then you grab yourself one of this. This is a box wrench. They come at a couple of bucks a piece. You know, slide it there, all the way up into the stem of the tap. Okay, because if I'm going to be using a spanner, okay, like this, I don't have much space up there to wiggle it around. So this gives you a lot more grip. I'll bring you guys under the sink so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, alright, so we have our hose here and our box wrench. So you push it all the way up. Okay. Sometimes it's loose enough that you could use your hand and turn it. Others, you might need to use like a screwdriver or something. Okay, there is a hole right here, and you put your screwdriver in, and that would give you a bit of leverage to turn. So you turn it anti-clockwise, and it should come out. So you got that, and you turn that around. And you see, that comes off right there. And then you have this connection up here. Alright, so use your box wrench, and this one's a bit tight, so I'm going to do the screwdriver trick again. Put the screwdriver in and turn. So, that's stuck tight. Okay. So this tab is really stuck in there. What you can do is, if you want even, so that is really stuck in there. What you can do is you can grab a wrench and grab onto the base, and that will give you even more leverage. So I'm going to do that instead now. Put it up, grab it with my wrench, and turn. There you go. So once you get it fairly loose, you can use your hand and remove it from the base. Okay. And then you just pull that out. Okay, put that in the sink for a while. That's a bit grimy over there, so I'm going to give it a clean up before I put in the new tab. Bit of that, bit of that. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all that mold and stuff. Just a rough cleanup. No, since you're here. And then grab hold of your new tab, take off the base. Okay. So the tab will come with a few parts. There's this decorative cover. This decorative cover has a washer at the bottom. This goes on top, and then this washer goes from below the sink, followed by this nut here, this plastic nut which secures the tap to the sink. So we put the tap down, and you just want to, roughly center the tap. You don't need to do it now. And then these two go underneath. We have the first rubber washer, which goes up, and then the plastic one, which goes below. Okay, so you gently want to screw that in. You don't want to use too much of force, because you don't want to risk cross-threading the plastic washer. So just screw that up. Okay. Then you want to make it as tight as you can. Okay. And if you can reach it. So, once you have that on, okay, you want to give the washers a check to make sure that the washers are still good inside the the hose pipe. And then twist it on again. Okay. Once it gets way about that tight, bring in your box wrench, tighten it up again. There you go. And then, lastly, come up here. You don't need a box wrench for this because I could easily come in with a spanner just to give it a tighten. Now, while you're tightening, this pipe is going to rotate along with the nut. So I always suggest that you clamp it with a wrench or a pliers, prevent it from moving as you're doing a final tighten. Because if you twist it too much, you risk breaking the pipe itself. And there you go. Turn it on and you check for leaks up here and down here. So on is this way. And that's how you change off a cold water tap. If you like that video, please leave a like, share, and do subscribe right down below. Ring the bell for notifications. Leave a comment, please. I do read all of your comments and I'm happy to answer any of your questions as much as I can. Right, till the next video, take care.